As native San Diegans know, there's lots to do in our town, but one spot that often gets overlooked is Old Town. Now, you may think it's just one giant tourist trap. Well, I'm here to tell you that couldn't be further from the truth. On this gorgeous afternoon, I met up with Eric Manella, who's a manager of historic interpretation, and told me a little more about this place.
So Noah, Old Town San Diego State Historic Park is a wonderful place. Everyone's familiar with this place, but they don't really know how many special things there are here. There's some actual original buildings here, adobes from the 1820s and the 1830s. It's such a special place, and there's always something special happening here. But over here at Casa De Reyes, well, that place was named after one of the original adobes in Old Town, the home of the Reyes family. And now it's the home of our wonderful restaurant. So let's go check out Casa De Reyes.
All right.
Now here's exactly what I'm talking about. When you enter this zone of Fiesta de Reyes, it's like entering Disneyland or something. Shops everywhere, music, great energy, and of course, in the middle of it all, a rockin' Mexican restaurant, Casa de Reyes, which is where I met General Manager Ryan Ross, who welcomed me.
Welcome, Noah, to Casa De Reyes. We're located in the Old Town San Diego State Historic Park. This is a beautiful restaurant in sunny San Diego, and we absolutely love it here. We've been here about 6 years. It's family owned, family operated. My mother, my father, we're all here taking care of business. Noah, when you come to Casa De Reyes, it's more than just a restaurant. You're surrounded by lively entertainment. We call it our little Mexican Disneyland. We're trying to be the happiest place on earth serving Mexican food. While we do it, we're surrounded by 18 locally owned retail shops, all with authentic Mexican apparel, dishware, dining sets. There's olive oil and a kid's toy store called Geppetto's all in our little plaza.
Didn't I tell you? You can literally spend hours browsing shop to shop. This place is very cool. All the while, the wonderful smell of traditional Mexican food from Casa de Reyes fills the air.
Traditional Mexican comfort food encompasses homemade enchiladas, tacos, flour tortillas, corn tortillas, every single thing made from scratch, traditional salsas, and we do it right here every day.
Next, I jump back into the kitchen where Executive Chef Jose Pulido was knocking out some of their favorites.
All right, Noah, this is our blackened swordfish fajitas. They're seasoned with Mexican spices. We season them overnight. They go on the grill. They're served with rice and beans. This here is our ensalada de mariscos, Mexican spices. Once again, it has a jalapeno vinaigrette that we toss in a little bit of corn salad, which is roasted corn, onions, red bell pepper, green bell pepper. We toss it together. It goes on 100% blue corn tostada shell. All right, next up we have our mar y tierra, which has frijoles puercos, which means there's pork in there, there's carnitas, there's chorizo, there's yellow banana peppers to give that little kick. It has our nopales, which we make it into a little salad here with a little bit of tomate, cebolla. We have a piece of skirt steak on here, and then we have this fabulous shrimp here that we do. We stuff with crab, onions, mushrooms, pepper jack cheese. We wrap it around with some applewood bacon, and then we put them in the grill. They're phenomenal. All right, and then here we have our shrimp ceviche, which we marinate overnight. Tomate, cebolla, avocado. It's 100% fresh lime juice. We toss it together. We plate it up with some chips, cucumbers, and it's just delicious.
All right, Jose definitely knows what he's doing. At Casa de Reyes, everything was really good and really authentic. In fact, the entire area of Fiesta de Reyes just had a great vibe to it. It's the kind of place that just makes you feel good being there. The Ross family has definitely done a great job, and it doesn't stop there. Just outside the entrance of Fiesta de Reyes, Ryan welcomed me to their next hot spot.
Noah, welcome to Barra Barra Saloon, right outside the front gates of Fiesta de Reyes. This is a special place. This is the home of the best margarita in San Diego for $6.
He's not kidding. When you're ready for a killer margarita, or any other drink for that matter, this is the spot for you. At Barra Barra, the Ross family has once again created an atmosphere that's so comfortable and relaxed. It feels as though you've been invited over to their house for dinner. And once again, executive chef Jose Pulido has managed to put together a menu that'll blow your mind.
Seafood is where it's at here at Bar Saloon. Starting here, we have a seafood paella, which we do the chorizo, 1620 shrimp, green lip mussels. There's tomatillo sauce in there, ranchero sauce, and it's slow-cooked Spanish rice, which is really, really good. And then we have a chile relleno, which is this chicken chile relleno. It's a healthier choice. There's chicken breast in there, raisins, cranberries, a little bit of the Suiza sauce that we make in-house, black beans, Spanish rice, and it's just oven roasted, which is perfect, delicious. Next we have a pineapple habanero shrimp, tons of spiciness in there, but we do a little kick of a grilled pineapple, which gives it a little sweetness, served with black beans and also white rice. Then we do Indian flatbread here. Indian flatbread, our tortilla girls are making homemade Indian flatbread. We have some brisket tacos here that there's brisket in there. It's cooked, slow cooked for about 2 to 3 hours. We do a guajillo barbecue sauce in there, and they're to die for.
I totally agree. Amazing. With seating both inside and outside, Bara is a great choice in Old Town. While hanging out in Old Town, several things surprised me, but nothing more than the Ross family's next restaurant, which happens to be one of the most historic buildings in all of San Diego, the Cosmopolitan Hotel. And Eric told me more.
So there's a whole lot of history here in Old Town, but one of the most special places of all is the Cosmopolitan Hotel. That building, it tells the whole story of Old Town right there, all by itself. I mean, it's the Spanish history, it's the Mexican history, it's the American history, it's all right there in that building. The story of that building, the story of Old Town, they mirror each other. It's a wonderful place. You want to go check out the Saloon, though?
Absolutely.
All right.
Back in 1829, Juan Bandini built his dream home just off the corner of the plaza. It was a grand mansion, one like never before in these parts, and it became the social center of town.
So I think one of the reasons that the Cosmopolitan is so important is, as I mentioned earlier, it reflects the history of Old Town. I like to say that it's a cultural mosaic. The lower level is a Mexican adobe structure. The upper level is an American wood frame structure. But people of many diverse different cultures lived here, worked here, partied here, all sorts of stuff. So it's a cultural mosaic. It's the icon of all of old San Diego. So the Cosmopolitan was recently restored to its 1870s splendor. You know, people remember it as various different things, the Casa De Bandini Restaurant, but in recent years, it was restored, a multi-million-dollar, multi-year project that brought it back to its 1870s glory. All the rooms upstairs are furnished with 1860s and 1870s American-made antiques. When you go into those hotel rooms, you step back in time. It's pretty incredible.
Incredible is right, and the views are awesome. I had no idea I could actually come and stay the night right in the middle of Old Town. Downstairs in the restaurant courtyard, I met up with Ryan.
Noah, welcome up to the Cosmopolitan. Good to see you again up here. It's much different than Casa De Reyes. It's much different than Bara, and it holds a really special place in my family's hearts. This building, as Eric said earlier, means a lot to the history of San Diego. It is truly one of the most historic buildings in all of San Diego, and we're the lucky ones who get to operate a business. We have a functioning hotel, we have a beautiful dining establishment where we hold weddings and parties, and people love to come to eat in the Cosmopolitan because it's a little different than Mexican American Old Town. We're moving into Victorian American Old Town, where the cuisine has changed. So we offer everything from churro-speared burgers, braised short ribs. We have salmon dishes, more an American eclectic cuisine that we're doing up at the Cosmopolitan. It's really something special.
Back in the kitchen, things were hopping, and Assistant General Manager Scott Sears shared a few of their favorites with me.
So when you come to the Cosmopolitan, one of the first things you have to try though when you come here is our espresso braised short rib. Espresso, wrapped in meat, seared on there, slow roasted for 2.5 hours, and then we serve it with some broccolini and some marbled potatoes. Top it off with an unbelievable garnish of some fried carrots. Absolutely the biggest crowd pleaser we have here at the Cosmopolitan. If you're just coming down to Old Town and want to have a cool lunch and whatnot, our beautiful patio, you got to have a burger. Our handmade churros speared right on top of our burger. unbelievable. It's a nice little dessert to go with your burger. But our burgers are also great because they're all handmade, and you could really put any garnish and anything you want on it, between bacon, avocado slices, one of our numerous cheeses, and it just makes it just a great little treat for a lunchtime atmosphere here at the Cosmo. Then wonderful, if you want to come in for a dinner and you want to grab an appetizer, don't look any farther than the ahi cup. The ahi cup is fresh ahi with zucchini, squash, topped in a ponzu sauce with a fried roasted jalapeno on top. Little spice with a little good flavor to it. Absolutely best way to start off your dinner. But if you really want to come down here and really want to enjoy Old Town, we do pay homage to our great Mexican fare that we have here at the Cosmo. Some of our best stuff, absolutely our seafood enchilada. Unbelievable, fresh salmon, tilapia, and shrimp rolled in a homemade fresh corn tortilla served with our jicama slaw and our New Mexican rice. Absolutely a great one. Then my personal favorite here at the Cosmopolitan is our carnitas tostada stack. 3 layers of corn tortillas with in between them our barbacoa, carnitas, black beans, and our sauce, topped with the avocado puree and sour cream. Get open to that and you're gonna have a delight of Mexican flavors hit you.
Fantastic. Everything was great, and it couldn't be in a better setting. Just a beautiful patio courtyard here. Inside is amazing as well. I truly feel like I've taken a huge step back in time, and it's very cool, especially the saloon.
So this is everyone's favorite room, the saloon room, for obvious reasons, right? But it's my favorite room for the history in here. I mean, we have original structure from the 1800s in here. We have reproductions like the lamps and that sort of stuff. There is so much amazing stuff in here. But of course, everyone's favorite piece is the antique bar right here. There's kind of a rumor going around that this was Wyatt Earp's bar. Well, it's not quite Wyatt Earp's bar, but it does have a little bit of a connection. This thing came to us from Tombstone, Arizona, but originally it came from Silver City, Idaho in the 1870s.
Well, I think I found my new favorite hotspot in San Diego. The Cosmopolitan Hotel and Restaurant is incredible. When the sun goes down in San Diego, things just get better in Old Town. We headed into Fiesta de Reyes, and this place was rocking. They have live music every night, with plenty of room just to get up and dance. Food and drinks at Casa De Reyes, of course, and all the shops stay open late. Next door at Bar Barra, you can enjoy margaritas by the fire, relax in the tequila bar, or enjoy an evening under the stars out on the patio. We decided to finish our evening up at the Cosmopolitan Hotel. At their outdoor bar, that we seem to have all to ourselves, David made us a couple of their tasty signature drinks. And then we relaxed in the courtyard with some wonderful music and dessert.
We have our homemade fried churros dusted in our nice cinnamon rub. We have our exquisite caramel fried ice cream. And then we have our specialty, our red velvet flan, served with a red velvet cake with a nice egg yolk flan, topped with a strawberry.
All right, does it get any better than this? I don't think so. What a great way to finish the day. I'll say it again, the Ross family has truly done an amazing job. When you're looking for a great San Diego experience or just a nice evening out, head on down to Old Town. You will love it.